But when people of Iran are being banned from internet, they don't have a voice. Don't go on media and talk on behalf of them. Let us talk. Let us talk. Because of your narrative, right now, thousands of people have been killed in the streets because the Islamic Republic officials took on state television saying the exact same thing that you said. We, the people of Iran, being trapped by a barbaric regime, by a terrorist regime. And they are slaughtering people. They are killing people. More than 2,000 people have been killed.
Hi guys, my name is Modi and welcome back to Modi Speaks. Guys, leftists are quickly becoming some of the most hated people on the internet right now because of how willing they are to sell their soul for some money and how eager they are to support oppressive regimes and tear down real warriors who are fighting the fight for freedom. Today, guys, we are going to be diving in on the absolute hypocrisy exploding out of this Iran crisis. You've got brave Iranian women like Masih Alinejad absolutely obliterating so-called progressive commentators like Ana Kasparian for downplaying the suffering of the Iranian people and peddling outright lies that Trump and America and Israel are the people instigating these protests in Iran. Ana Kasparian's claim is not only disgusting, but outrightly disingenuous. And from my humble perspective, guys, it is textbook leftist playbook, okay? Blame America first, shield the real villains, and virtue signal while people die. By the way, guys, I'm with the Iranian people all the way. They are heroes fighting for freedom against a barbaric regime. And Donald Trump, he is one of the only people actually stepping up to help them. Now, before we move on with this video, guys, let me sensitize you on what is actually happening in Iran right now. Iran is in flames, but not because of some US shadowy plot, okay? But because millions of Iranians are fed up with decades of oppression under the Khamenei-led Islamic Republic. Protests erupted late December of 2025 over skyrocketing inflation, blackouts, and a currency that is essentially worthless. The rial hit 1.5 million to $1. 1.5 million Iranian rial equals just one single dollar. That is insane, guys. That is a whole lot of economic downfall right there. But this protest was not just about the price of bread, okay? It is a full-throated cry for regime change in Iran, demanded by Iranians. We saw Iranian crowds chanting death to the dictator, waving the pre-1979 lion and sun flag, calling for the return of a secular monarchy under Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi. We saw women at the forefront of these protests, burning their hijabs, demanding the right to dress as they please without fear of morality police beatings or acid attacks. These are everyday folks, guys. You have workers, students, moms standing up for their God-given rights to freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, and dignity. And the regime, they are responding with pure evil as usual. Over 500 Iranians killed, thousands arrested, their entire internet cut off from the world to hide the massacre. Hospitals raided, bodies withheld from families. We are talking about evil, plain and pure human rights violations. This is a government that has executed more people than anywhere else on earth. Over 2,200 people in 2025 alone. Torture chambers, where protesters are raped, shocked, and broken for fake confessions. Religious minorities prosecuted. LGBTQ folks hanged. Women caged by mandatory veils. Poisoned in schools for daring to learn.
ما با معترض حرف میزنیم، باید حرف بزنن مسئولین با معترض، اما با اغتشاشگر حرف زدن فایده ای نداره. اغتشاشگر رو باید به جای خودش نشاند.
Pure evil. There are gory footages of people being shot to death. I can't display them here because they are so violent, but you can find them on the internet anywhere you look. But guys, let us talk about what brought me here today, okay? The claim from leftist idiots like Ana Kasparian, claiming that America and specifically Donald Trump was behind all of these uprisings. We're going to take a listen to her deceitful lies, and then we're going to watch how she was totally obliterated by this Iranian woman. Take a listen.
I hate the regime in Iran.
Right.
I hate the regime.
So why
in Iran.
wouldn't you want it changing?
I hate the mullahs. There are Armenians living in Iran right now who hate the mullahs. Okay, but regime change should not be spurred by the United States and Israel, which wants to install.
You don't hate the regime in Iran. You don't hate the Islamic Republic. You hate us. You hate every single woman who get beaten up, who go to prison, who get lashes for the crime of just simply dressing like you. You hate us because you give misinformation to international community right now. Absolutely darkness in Iran because of the internet shutdown. Iranians have no voices, but you go on Iran, on Iran talking everywhere to international media and giving wrong information. You say that the Iranian people do not want regime change being imposed by Trump administration or Prime Minister Netanyahu. Who said that? Iranian took to the streets since 2009, 6 major uprising, and they made it clear that this is the people of Iran who want to change the regime. And then you saying that this is external regime change. When you say that, it just reminds me of the time when I launched my campaign against compulsory hijab. Ilhan Omar, the hijabi congresswoman, said the exact same thing, accused me, saying that smear campaign everywhere. She said that Masih Alinejad is the mouthpiece of President Trump and her campaign is being pushed by Trump administration. And guess what? The day after, the Iranian state television used her information to attack me. And a month later, Ali Khamenei, the leader of the Islamic Republic, used the same narrative, saying that that American agent must be killed. Yes. With the same narrative, he ordered my killing. And guess what? They hired killers to kill me on US soil 3 times. Now you're doing the same thing by accusing Iranians being led by Prime Minister Netanyahu and President Trump, by accusing them promoting external regime change. You are actually giving excuse to Iranian regime to slaughter Iranians, to kill innocent and unarmed protesters. This is what you're doing. And stop doing that. If you decided to keep silent, that's fine. But when people of Iran are being banned from internet, they don't have a voice, don't go on media and talk on behalf of them. Let us talk. Let us talk. Because of your narrative, right now, thousands of people have been killed in the streets because the Islamic Republic officials took on state television saying the exact same thing that you said, that this is external regime change being led by Prime Minister Netanyahu and President Trump. It's not. We, the people of Iran, being trapped by a barbaric regime, by a terrorist regime. And they are slaughtering people. They are killing people. More than 2,000 people have been killed. We are the East Germany. Be brave and stand with the people of Iran. If you cannot, then don't help the Iranian regime to kill us with the same accusations. Is that too much to ask?
An actual Iranian woman who has experienced the horrors of Iran firsthand. First of all, I want to give a big kudos to this courageous Iranian woman for calling out the hypocrisy of people like Ana Kasparian. Useful idiots like Ana Kasparian claim to love the people of Iran, but then they get enraged when Trump, who actually cares enough to act, warns the Iranian regime. If you harm these protesters, we are coming for you. Trump is locked and loaded, having discussions with Elon Musk about installing Starlink to smash the internet blockout imposed on the Iranian people by their evil government, even hinting at strikes to protect innocents. Now, that is leadership, maximum pressure that worked before, taking out former dictators like Soleimani and ditching the nuclear deal that empowered these killers. But Kasparian, who cares so much, she is furious that Trump cares too. She is furious that he cares enough to want to restore the Iranian people's internet access, and has also warned that the Iranian government should not unalive their innocent protesters. She is angry at Trump for trying to protect the lives of innocent Iranian protesters who can no longer bear the economic frustrations they are passing through. Innocent Iranians who can no longer tolerate an oppressive Islamic regime. She doesn't want the Iranian protesters to enjoy the rights and the freedoms to protest. How dare Trump demand that the Iranian government not shoot or exterminate these Iranian protesters? But the truth is this, she doesn't care at all. She doesn't care for the Iranians at all. Because this her little tirade does not show her love for Iranians. Rather, it shows her hating Trump and America so much that she would let the mullahs to keep slaughtering innocent Iranians. And that is so disgusting to see coming from her. This woman is well aware that the Iranian uprising has zero, nothing to do with Trump or America. Long before Trump even sniffed the White House, Iran was already boiling over, okay? Since 2009, there have been at least 6 major uprisings, all homegrown reactions to the regime's brutality. Back in 2009, we saw the Green Movement after the elections were stolen. Millions of Iranians protested. Hundreds of them were killed. Now in 2017, going into 2018, economic woes turned into anti-regime chants. 24 people lost their lives. 25 people lost their lives. In 2019, we saw fuel hikes, sparking nationwide fury. 1,500 Iranians were slaughtered in a week by none other than Khamenei's Islamic regime. Now in 2021, water shortages in Kazakhstan led to massive killings. 2022, we saw Masih Amini's murder for improper hijab. A young Iranian woman by the name of Masih Amini was brutally killed by the morality police for not wearing her hijab properly. This ignited months of protest. Over 500 people were exterminated, including children. And now in 2026, we have this. Even under Obama, who shipped pallets of cash to these mullahs, the people still rose up. Now, this tells you everything, which is that the Iranian people are not puppets, okay? They are not puppets who are being commanded by Donald Trump, America, or Israel. They are oppressed souls demanding liberation from their own dehumanizing government. They have been crushed. They have been silenced. They have been disappeared for speaking out. These people are the real freedom fighters, okay? Ana Kasparian and the likes of her are the real instigators here. They are diverting blame from the real perpetrators, which is the Ayatollahs who have turned Iran into a prison state. They are diverting blame from these evil guys to Trump, who is actually offering a lifeline to the Iranian people. Ana Kasparian hasn't uttered a peep about the 500 dead Iranian protesters, but she is quick to echo Khamenei's propaganda that demonstrators are mercenaries for foreigners like Trump. This woman doesn't care about the people of Iran at all. I keep saying that. Leftist useful idiots like this woman side with oppressive regimes because it fits their anti-American narrative. Remember, this same woman claims that Trump is being dog-walked by Netanyahu, but she ignores how the regime of Iran dog-walks its own citizens into graves. It is not about human rights, guys. It is about scoring points against the right. If this were to be a conservative government gunning down its own protesters, the left would be screaming for intervention. But because it is an anti-Western theocracy, they twist it to blame Trump. Bunch of hypocrites. This woman and her ilk are strongly sabotaging the struggle of the Iranian people. A struggle that has been ignored since 2009. She is siding with a brutal socialist regime. People like her are mad anytime oppressive regimes fall, okay? But my happiness is that the Iranian people are not buying her nonsense. They are appealing directly to people like Trump for help. Protests are global now. Iranians are storming embassies in Europe. There are so many diaspora rallies in the US. Betting markets give 62% odds that Khamenei's regime will be gone by the end of this year, 2026. Guys, This is why Iranians are demanding a regime change, not imposed but supported by people like Trump. The Iranian people are leading these protests. They are fighting for their own freedom, and America, under Trump, can amplify it. No more appeasement like Obama's deals, okay? We should call out liars like Ana Kasparian because her care is fake. Her blame game also fuels the killings. You have to stand with Iran. Share this video. Demand that their internet be restored. Pressure your government to impose sanctions on this Iranian government. Do the little you can to help. Fight this fight with them because freedom wins when truth prevails. As always, guys, these are my thoughts and my opinions. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below, but do so respectfully. Also, if you're not subscribed to this channel, honestly, I don't know what you're waiting for. Subscribe to the channel. Like and share this video to keep people informed, and consider joining my membership or supporting the channel in any way that you can. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one. For now, peace.